the shadowy realms of the Himalayas, where the air is thin and the winds whisper ancient secrets. A snow leopard prowls the rugged terrain. This majestic creature, known for its elusive grace and piercing gaze, is now a canvas of suffering. A horrific wound, a parasitic flower, has latched onto its side, grotesquely blooming against the backdrop of its silvery fur. The flower, a nefarious entity of nature, has burrowed deep, feeding off the leopard's very essence. As we delve into this dark tableau, we find ourselves confronted with the raw brutality of life in the wild, a reminder that beauty often conceals a hidden horror. The parasitic flower, a rare and sinister species, thrives on the vitality of its host, injecting enzymes that break down tissues and siphon nutrients. This process is not just a mere inconvenience. It is a slow, agonizing demise for the snow leopard. As the flower spreads its tendrils, in the quiet stillness of the countryside, where the sun casts a golden glow on the rolling hills, a chilling sight emerges from the shadows. A white horse, once a symbol of grace and beauty, now stands as a grotesque testament to the dark side of nature. Its coat, once gleaming like fresh snow, is marred by a horrific barnacle wound, a grotesque cluster of crustaceans that have claimed this majestic creature as their unwilling host. As we draw closer, the sight becomes more disturbing. The barnacles, with their hard, jagged shells, cling to the horse's skin, burrowing deep into its flesh, creating a nightmarish tableau that is both repulsive and fascinating. This is not just a story of a horse in distress. It is a stark reminder of the relentless forces of nature and the often overlooked consequences of our environment. Barnacle infestation. In the heart of a dense, shadowy forest, a haunting scene unfolds. An unsuspecting deer, once a symbol of grace and beauty, now bears the grotesque mark of nature's darker side. Its flank is marred by a horrific barnacle wound, a sight that would make even the most seasoned wildlife observer recoil in horror. The barnacles, those small, hard-shelled creatures, have taken hold of the deer, embedding themselves into its flesh like grotesque, living tattoos. This is not just a story of an unfortunate animal. It is a chilling reminder of the relentless struggle for survival in the natural world, where beauty and horror often coexist. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we discover that barnacles are not merely oceanic dwellers. These crustaceans, typically associated with ships and rocks, can occasionally find their way onto terrestrial animals, particularly when their larvae are carried by rivers or streams. Once they latch onto the deer's skin, they begin to feed on its nutrients, creating a grotesque infestation that can lead to severe injury and infection. The barnacles secrete a glue-like substance that anchors them firmly in place, making removal nearly impossible without significant intervention. As they grow, they can cause the surrounding tissue to become inflamed and necrotic, leading to a festering wound that is both painful and debilitating. The sight of the deer, struggling under the weight of its barnacle. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun scorches the earth and the air is thick with the scent of dust and sweat, a majestic lion roams. But this is no ordinary lion. Its regal mane is marred by a grotesque sight that would send shivers down the spine of even the bravest of souls. A horrific barnacle wound festers upon its side, a ghastly testament to nature's unforgiving reality. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into the macabre world of this once mighty predator, now a victim of an insidious infestation. The barnacles, typically found clinging to the hulls of ships or the shells of turtles, have found an unlikely host in this lion, transforming its majestic form into a living canvas of horror. The barnacles, small yet formidable, latch onto the lion's skin with an iron grip, their hard, calcified shells digging into the flesh, creating a gruesome mixture of blood and debris. Each barnacle is a tiny fortress, housing a creature that feeds off the lion's very essence, siphoning nutrients while leaving behind a trail of agony. As we delve deeper into this dark tale, we uncover the biology of these parasitic invaders. Barnacles are crustaceans that, in their larval stage, seek a host to attach themselves to. In this case, the lion, perhaps after a swim in a nearby waterhole, became an unwitting victim. The infestation can lead to severe infections, pain, and even death if left untreated. The lion's once proud roars are now muffled by the agony of its condition, a stark reminder of the brutal laws of nature. It is a cruel